Asia. Trump is headed to a runoff now. Georgia's 6th district has long been with 48% of the vote, but it wasn't enough, so he'll face Republicans. He is the White House correspondent for The Hill. Thanks for joining us. So they did get more votes than he did. The question, of course, is whether or not call and congratulated her on her victory. The question is whether or not
people we've talked to down in that Georgia district believe they will. Look, this is it, like you were some of the biggest names in Republican politics, and even though that before Price became health secretary, this is do some campaigning for her. That could be something that coalesces the Republican side after we saw so much energy and enthusiasm behind the Ossoff campaign.
Won this district. It was a percentage and a half. So the question is,
I think if you look back, Mitt Romney won this district by a area where we've seen Democrats making slow gains over the past. Of Republican support around one candidate rather than 11, and President or maybe does some robocalls like we saw him doing is something that could an energy behind the Ossoff campaign. And now the question is, can he sustain that? And can he keep the activist energy up until June?
National attention is because it was being framed as a referendum on Donald Trump's presidency. Midterm elections.
Well, look, a year and a half can be a life. For 2018, but there's some takeaways that we can draw. Democratic side going into these midterm elections, and for Republicans side looking to decide if I'm going to run for re-election. Election in the Georgia suburbs, Democrats fell just short of taking in Montana the House seat there that is long. Testing. There's a lot of money coming in. There's a lot of enthusiasm
About the election in Georgia. The president was taking one of his messages on the road. American and hire American, an executive order, which was a key campaign like NATO rather, and China.
Well, look, we saw President Trump yesterday return to what he likes to do best. of a campaign rally, but at the same time, he stuck to his message. So I think that the words that he spoke certainly have to be encouraged. China and NATO, but if you take a closer look at the fine print of this executive order, visa program that allows highly skilled foreign workers to come work here, this is something the executive order does really is just kind of make it calls on the federal government. He has to work with Congress, something that he's struggled to do so far. So program, they're going to have to wait a little longer.
Yeah, you're right. They're basically orders to review. Thank you so much.